not behind, you're on divine time. Right now, you're feeling as if you're behind in life because where you are at the age that you are right now, you thought that you would be further along by now. You thought that you would probably have more stability, more security. You thought that your finances would be better. You thought that you would have your own home by now, or have your own place right now, or have a vehicle right now, or even have a job right now. You thought that you would be further along. You thought that you would be more stable. You thought that you would be more independent. You thought that you would be able to be in an energy where you have a lot of energy, but you're not there right now. That's because you are in a transformation season. You are transforming yourself, and what has to happen first is they have to break you down, peel away the layers of your soul to find out where you truly are and meet you where you are at. And once God meets you where you are at, once you meet yourself where you're at, then you can start building from there. But all these layers of things that no longer serve you have to be moved away first, have to be removed. Things that don't align with you anymore, things that don't resonate with you anymore, have to be removed so that you can be where you need to be in your most grounded state. You think you're behind, but you're right on time. You're right where you need to be. There is no rush to get to where you need to be. You'll get there at your own timing. Life is a marathon, it's not a race. It's not about who gets there first. It's not about who gets there the quickest. It's about when you get there and who gets there and if you get there. That's what it's more about. It doesn't matter if someone else got there before you. That's them. That's their life. That's their journey. Your journey is different. Your journey is much different. You are living a life where you are going at your own pace, and maybe that pace is just a little slow. Remember, in the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise won the race, and a tortoise represents slowness, moving slow and steady. And that's what you're doing. You're moving slow and steady so that you can learn, grow, and develop on your way. If you rush to get there, you're going to miss some things. You're going to miss some lessons. If you move too fast, you can make a mistake. You can crash. You can hurt yourself. You can set yourself back. That's why God is having you move at your own pace so you can get there in one piece. And God is growing you, evolving you, pruning you, developing you in the process of you moving forward, of your journey. But God has to slow things down a bit so that you can learn every lesson, so that you can receive your wisdom, your clarity, your insight along your journey, so that you can have that new level of awareness, so that you can overstand, so that you can see things from a higher perspective. Because as you're going on your journey, as you're growing, as you're developing, as you're evolving, you're also moving, you're moving forward. And sometimes you may have to take a pause. You may have to look back. You may have to look back at your past because there may be some things that you have missed that can be relevant to your present to help you in your present to move forward to do better in the future. Sometimes you have to look back. It's not a burden to look back. It's not a bad thing to look back because that's how we learn how to navigate better in our present and future is by looking at what we did and did not do in the past. And sometimes God has you do that. That's why sometimes things that you have been through in your life comes up and you need to vent about it and talk about it, bring it up because there's more clarity and wisdom that you need to gain. But where you are is exactly where you need to be. God is meeting you where you are. You're not behind. You're right on time. And when you get to your destination, you're going to realize that it was worth the wait. And that the timing that it took was exactly the time that you need because of all that you gained and developed throughout your journey. You're not behind. You're right on time. So the next time you get discouraged, remember that God always has you where you need to be. Even if it may not be where you want to be, it's where you need to be. Because God has a higher plan and God sees the outcome. God sees how it's going to affect your life long term. God always has you where you need to be.